Hi, first grade. How are y'all? I hope you took lots of time to brainstorm what you would write to your future self in a time capsule. So today we're going to do our rough draft, and we are going to write and we'll revise it tomorrow. So to begin with, what do we write first on a letter? We write the date, which I've already done. Today is April 29th, 2020. All right. So then what comes next? That's where we do our greeting. So here you could do what I'm going to write is I'm going to write, Dear Future Mrs. Alt. You could write, Dear Future Me, or you could write, Dear Future, and then put your name, whatever you'd like. So I'm going to write that real quick. Okay, now that we have written our greeting, I wrote here, Dear Future Mrs. Alt. Next, we're going to start our body. This is where we're going to write. You know, when you pick up the phone and you have a conversation with someone, you say hello, and then you don't just jump into what you're saying. You got to kind of start slowly. So we're going to start slowly with what we're going to write to ourselves to put in our time capsule. Now, don't forget, you indent over. You indent over and then begin writing. So I am going to write to myself about what I would put in my time capsule. And you're going to write what goes in your time capsule. So our stories won't be the same. Okay, so I have wrote my first few sentences. I wrote, Hi, me from future. How is your life? I am writing you to tell you about life in 2020. So from here, I would add more details about what is going on in my life. For instance, you can tell them you're in first grade and that you are learning to write letters and that you know how to read. Those are things that you could add to your letter that you would want to share with yourself when you graduate in 2031. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more and I'll share with you in just a moment. Okay, so I now have written a little bit about myself. I wrote, right now, I am lucky to teach first grade. I like seeing kids learn. I hope to be a really good teacher in 2031. I will never forget 2020. We are learning school on the computer. In 2020, my favorite color is purple, and I love to eat pizza. Mostly Pizza King. It's the best. All right, so from here, I would write, what do we close our story with? We close it with my story, I'm going to write, Love, Miss Alt, from the past. All right. Now it is your turn, guys. I want to see you write. Do the best you can. Right now, if you don't know how to spell a word, that's okay. We're working it out. Tomorrow we will proofread and go over it. Don't forget to add your adverbs. What do adverbs do? They tell when, how, why, and how much. Remember, the dog barked. The dog barked loudly. It adds details, all right? So make sure you add adverbs into your writing. All right, I look forward to seeing what y'all work up tomorrow. Bye, first graders.